I'm Mira and welcome to Mondays with Mira. I have a fabulous book to share with you, The Wheels on the Bus. And I love this book, which is why I've made a video review of it. Now, the cover introduces us to most of the major players whose visual stories weave throughout the book. And because it's the 25th anniversary, the illustrator and the author, he adapted it from a nursery rhyme. He and the smart publisher Dutton have reissued it with a fabulous new cover. Now, Paul Zelinsky is a multi award winning. He's won Caldecott Honours and the Caldecott winning medal. He's pretty extraordinary. So I want to talk about this, and I wrote some notes here because there's just so much in here, and these days you've really got to make short videos because of attention span. So I want to cram in as much as I can. So he's added an extra fun interactive element. There's tons of interactivity in here. It says a book with moving parts, and it truly is. But what he's added for the 25th anniversary is he's added the number 25 times for kids to also look and find. So we'll see it here in the t-shirt. Here's a 25 in the lollipop, 25 in the number plate. There's lots of places where it appears. We also get to meet a lot of the characters. So here's a guy with a guitar and the woman with her bag of groceries, a mom and her kid. In the background, we see someone on a motorbike. Let's bring that in closer. And lots to this kid here who plays a rather major role. Lots of great stuff. And when I say a major role, it's all visual. It's all second story. So we opened up here, and I think it's only got 7 spreads. It's not many, but each spread packs a wallop. So here we go. Here's the woman with her motorbike, and the dog has jumped out of her hands or out of her arms and is chasing after this boy with a box. We have the pleasure of winding the wheels round and round to go with the lyrics. And we've got the title here and the credits. Very clever. And then we've got the CIP, Congress in Publication Information, just down here, who its copyright, which is Paul O. Zelinsky, and who the publisher is, and the ISBN number. So very subtle, very clever. I want you to pay attention to just how alive this spread is, how much action there is. We've got this wonderful curving element here that, leads us into moving the wheels. And then everything is rounded off. Have a look at how round things are. And these organic shapes are really, really pleasing. The other thing that makes this so alive is the brushwork and the color too. It's not just a gray cement road. There's blues, there's yellows, there's browns, there's greens, there's all sorts of colors in the road and reflected in the road. And I apologize for moving this around a bit. Look at the sky here. So the brushwork follows the action. So here the brushwork is going from here down here. In the sky, the clouds are going up this way and the brushwork follows that way. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's really beautifully done. So here's the kid here, and the dog is chasing after the kid with the box. We open it up and we see a mother and her daughter getting off the bus. She looks Chinese. She's got a lovely bird in a cage there. The kid's got a little, I just noticed that. That's the thing with this book. Let me open it again, sorry. The kid's got a little miniature bus on wheels. There are so many wonderful details. And this is the kind of book you revisit over and over. It's not just a one time you read it and put it aside. And for the authors and illustrators here, I really encourage you to get this book and really study it. Really study what you can do with a nursery rhyme, something that's out in the public domain, to make it really fresh. And this is 25 years old. I mean, it's still very, very contemporary. This is one of my favorite spreads here, and we still see the dog. Here's the girl on her motorbike looking for her dog. Pay attention to all the colors here. It's just masterful. And of course, the sheer joy of moving the wipers. And his face, let me move the wipers a little so we can see that better. His face, it's not just pink or brown. It's got yellow and blue and red and orange and brown in it. You know, it's the shadows of blue, which is or purpley blue, which complements the yellow. Look at the contrasting color for the folds. Look how incredibly painterly the really wet part of the window is. And I mean, just here, this is just gorgeous, the road, how he handles that. And then have a look here where the water is splashing. My guess is this was done with oil paints because of all the blending that's going on. It could be acrylic, but it's really, really unlikely. Here she's taking a detour. She's looking for her dog, but the dog is behind. And there's just so much fun to see in this book. And so we've got all these stories going on beyond just, the riders on the bus go bumpity bump, bumpity bump. Oop, they're bumpity bumping. The paper engineering is pretty phenomenal as well. I could spend a lot of time talking about this book because it's so extraordinary. Oh, it's so beautiful. And there's lots to learn, both as an illustrator and also as a writer who's interested in adapting something that's already out there. So it turns out that the boy has got a little box of kittens in here. And of course the kittens escape and all sorts of stuff go on. And that's why the dog was chasing after the boy, because he knew the kitties were in there. Okay, I don't want to completely give it all away, but I'm just going to give you a sneak peek at near the end where he brilliantly brings it all together. Here she's scooping up her dog. She gets the dog back. Here's the boy with his box of cats, his forgotten one. We lift this up, it says, "Wait, you forgot this." Meow. He's meeting friends. They've got cat boxes for the cats, for the kitties. This guy with the guitar who we've seen throughout the book, he gets off. It turns out that the poster on the side of the bus is him, and he's about to perform at a concert. It's just wonderful. And everyone on the bus is going to the concert. So it's just so smart. It's such smart visual storytelling. It's culturally diverse. It's feminist. How often do you see women on motorbikes in kids' books? I mean, it's just, I love this. Oh, and then on the back, we've got the lyrics, and we've got the guitarist, who happens to look quite a bit like Paul himself in his younger days. And I highly, highly recommend this. And I want to encourage you to check out Paul's website as well. That's it for now. Bye.